Hey guys, welcome to free online tailoring video. This is day 4 and I am Bhavani from dewanisfashion. Quickly subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for regular updates. In today's video, we can see how to sew brief. We are saying brief, it is only for practice purpose. We cannot expect as in the showroom, but we can learn how to attach elastic and sew the curves. Now grab the materials required for today's class. Sewing machine, notebook, pen, pencil, eraser, newspaper, scissors, marking chalk, cotton cloth, long scale and half-inch elastic. From this video, I am dividing each lesson into 4 different parts. Part 1 will be measurements and calculation. Measurements required to sew brief are height and waist circumference. We will see brief for kids measurement. As I told before, this is only for stitching practice so that you can master curves and learn how to attach elastic. For measuring the height, keep the inch tape from hip up to required height. I am keeping 8 inch. For the waist circumference, put the inch tape around the waist and measure. It comes around 24 inch. Now write down height 8 inch, waist 24 inch in a notebook. These are the original measurements. Height 8 inch, waist circumference 24 inch. Now we cannot stitch any cloth with the original measurements. We have to have stitching measurements. Those are the measurements which we are going to add now. To the height 8 inch, add 1.5 inch seam allowance. 1 inch you will fold and stitch at the top, half inch for joining both the cloths together. You will have front piece and back piece. Adding 8 plus 1.5 you will get 9.5. Next, waist circumference 24 inch. You have to divide by 4. Why we are dividing by 4? Because always we 4 fold the cloth and mark the measurements. So we have to divide circumference by 4. 24 divided by 4 you will get 6 inch. Add 2 inch for seam allowance. So total 8 inch. After calculation is done, draw a rough diagram in your notebook naming the measurements which I will show you now. Once we are drawing a rough diagram, then we will do paper cutting. Then only we will cut in a cloth. Take a long scale and draw a rectangle. Upper measurement will be 8 inch, so draw a smaller line. Side height measurement will be 9.5 inch, so draw a bigger line. Complete the line in the other two sides to make a rectangle. This part will be your height and this part will be your waist. This part will be your folding part. Write 4 fold and height 9.5 inch. 4 fold, height will be 9.5 inch. That is the total height, 9.5. Next we have waist circumference. Since we are folding into 4, waist circumference will be 8 inch. This part is the waist part, waistline 8 inch. Next we have to separate the height. Original height is 8 inch plus 1.5, total 9.5. Now this 1.5 we have to separate. First 1 inch for the waistline for attaching elastic. So you draw 1 inch above, below the waistline. Another half inch you have to draw it at the bottom, as I told before, for attaching the two cloths together. For attaching two pieces together, draw the half inch at the bottom. After separating the seam allowance, now in the middle you will have 8 inch. Divide 8 into 2 half. So you will get 4 inch and 4 inch. Draw a line in the middle. Height separation is done. Now we can draw the other measurements. In a brief, you will have elastic at the top and bottom two curves. This measurement, bottom measurement, we are going to draw based on the age. 0 to 5 years. Bottom measurement you can keep 1.5 inch. 6 to 15 years. Bottom measurement you can keep 2 inch. 16 years and above adults you can keep bottom measurement 2.5 inch. We are going to stitch for 6 to 15-year kid. So bottom you can keep 2 inch. Bottom 2 inch. Mark a small line. Then extend the line to the midline. Now let's draw the curve. When drawing the curve, you should not start from the corner. Leave 1 inch from the corner. See, I have marked 1 inch from the corner. Mark a point. Same way, here also, that half inch, leaving the half inch, see the point which I have marked, from there only you have to start drawing the curve. Draw a deep curve. This will be your front curve. You have two curves for a brief, front curve and back curve. Back curve comes outside, front curve will be inside. This is the front curve. Draw a deep front curve. Do not draw the curve till the end. Now drawing a back curve. Spot a point in the middle of the front curve. From there leave half inch outside. The one which I am doing with the red marker is the back curve. Leave half inch outside. Then draw the back curve. This will be your back curve. Once you have completed rough diagram, next will be paper cutting. We can see paper cutting in the next video. If you have any doubts, kindly comment below. Thank you for watching.